Hey everyone, let's talk about something that might sound, well, a little boring, but could actually put money right back into your bank account. I'm talking about filing your income tax return, or ITR. And trust me, even if you think you don't earn enough, this is a game changer. It's way simpler than you think, so let's get right into it.
Okay, let me just ask you this straight up. What if I told you that right now there's a chance someone is holding on to your money that you earned? For a surprising number of us, the answer is yes. And stick around, because I'm going to show you exactly how to claim it back.
All right, reason number one, and honestly, it's the most exciting one. Getting your own money back in your pocket.
So here's the deal. Every time you get paid, whether it's from a salary or a freelance gig, there's a good chance a chunk of it gets taken out for taxes before it even hits your account. And this can happen even if you don't actually owe any tax at the end of the year.
Yeah, that deduction has a name. TDS, which stands for tax deducted at source. The easiest way to think about it is like this. It's a prepaid tax. Your company or your client basically pays a bit of tax for you ahead of time just to be safe. It's their way of covering the basis.
Okay, let's put some real numbers on this. Say you earn 4 lakhs a year, and 10% gets cut as TDS. That's 40,000 rupees, 40 grand. That's a huge amount of money that's been taken from your earnings, and spoiler alert, you probably don't even owe it.
So how do you get that 40,000 rupees back? Simple. You file your ITR. That's literally you raising your hand and telling the government, hey, you've got my money. My income wasn't high enough to be taxed, so can I have it back, please? And boom, they send it right to your bank account.
But getting a refund is awesome, but it's not the only reason. This is where it gets really interesting for your future. Filing your ITR is like creating your very own financial passport. A financial passport? What's that? Well, it's the one document that proves your income and unlocks all the big stuff. You want to travel the world? Yeah, you're going to need your ITR for that visa application. Dreaming of getting a loan for a car or even a house? The first thing the bank will ask for is your ITR. It's basically your golden ticket to being taken seriously financially.
Think about it this way. Your ITR tells the official story of your financial life. Every time you file, even if you owe zero tax, you're adding a new chapter. You're building a paper trail, a credible history that says, I'm earning, I'm responsible, and that's priceless.
Okay, so you're probably thinking, this sounds great, but do I have to do it? Good question. Let's break down exactly who needs to file.
The official rule is pretty simple. For the financial year running from 2024 to 2025, if your total income from all your jobs, side hustles, everything is over 3 lakh rupees, then yes, you absolutely have to file. It's the law.
Right. But that leads to the big question, the whole reason we're here today. What if you made less than 3 lakhs? You're a student, you've got a small freelance thing going on. Is it even worth the effort?
Yes, 1,000 times yes. What you do is file something called a nil return. It's just a fancy way of saying you're filing an ITR that shows your income was under the limit, and so you owe, well, nil, zero tax. And why is this so smart? Because it still counts as your financial passport, and, you guessed it, it's the only way to get that TDS refund we were talking about.
So no matter who you are, it makes sense. If you're just starting a job with a low salary, file it. Get that refund and start building your financial history. Are you a freelancer? This is literally the best way to prove you have an income. Student with a side hustle? Come on, get that money back and start learning how the system works. It's a win-win-win.
Okay, convinced yet? Good. Now for the best part. This is not hard. Seriously, we're not talking about hours of confusing paperwork. You can probably get this done in the time it takes to watch a couple of YouTube shorts. Let's do a super quick 5-minute guide. First things first, let's get your stuff together. It's a short list. You'll need your PAN card, your Aadhaar card, make sure they're linked, and of course, your bank details so you know where to get that refund sent. If you have a salary, grab your Form 16. That's pretty much it. The rest of the info is already waiting for you online. All right, ready? Here we go. Step 1, head over to incometax.gov.in. Step 2, log in with your PAN. If you don't have an account, just make one. It's quick. 3, click that big File ITR button and pick the right year. 4, choose the form. For most of us, it's ITR 1. And here's the magic. Step 5. Most of it is already filled in for you. Just double check that it looks right. And finally, Step 6. Hit submit and verify it with the OTP that gets sent to your phone. Done. Seriously, that's it. So, you've hit that submit button.
You've officially filed your ITR. Feels good, right? So, what happens now? Let's talk about the payoff.
Well, right away, you get a confirmation that it's done. Then, the best part. If you're getting a refund, that money usually lands in your bank account in just a few days or weeks. And just like that, you've got your first official stamp in your financial passport, ready to download anytime you need it.
Okay, just before we finish, I want to give you a quick heads up. Getting good at this now is super smart because things are about to change. There's a big update coming to the tax system.
Starting from the next financial year, there's a new tax system that's going to be the default choice for everyone. Now, we're not going to do a deep dive today, but the bottom line is this. It's simpler with fewer deductions, but it could actually mean your tax-free income is a lot higher. The point is, by learning how to file now, you'll be ready to understand these changes and choose the best option for you when the time comes.
So let's just wrap this all up. Filing your ITR isn't some boring chore your parents tell you to do. It's a genuine power move. It's you taking control, claiming back your money, and laying the groundwork for all the cool stuff you want to do in the future.
So I'll leave you with this to think about. Once you have that financial passport, once you have that official proof, what doors is it going to open for you? That trip you've been dreaming of, your own business, your first car, it all starts here. Thanks so much for tuning in.